Hi guys, I'm Rose. Welcome to the Money School. Last week, I explored doing an audio-only recording because I realized that the opportunity costs of doing video recordings were too high for me personally. I felt the immediate benefit of switching to an audio recording last week as I was able to spend a lot more time with my son. My son Wolf is 4 years old and he is not enrolled with any preschool, mainly because I believe that he will gain a lot more learning from us here at home than from online classes, which is the only option for preschool right now due to the pandemic. Last week, because I had extra time, I was finally able to create for my son some essential tools to help him learn about money. He is at the perfect stage for beginning to learn about money because he already knows how to count and do simple addition and subtraction. He also knows how to add to cart on Lazada and Shopee, a skill he picked up through pure imitation. So he is aware that money is used to buy things and that his parents have money, which they get from doing work. These are ideas he was able to absorb simply from our everyday conversations. But all of these ideas will remain fuzzy in his mind if he does not have hands-on experience. He will not know what it is like to earn money, save money, and spend money unless he is allowed to do those things himself. He will not be able to appreciate the value of money unless he knows exactly how it feels to accumulate money and have less money after a purchase. I thought of how I can give him practical experience with handling money. Because he is a young child, we do not allow him to hold real cash yet. I printed play money so that he can learn to identify the different local bills. We played games such as Toy Shop so he can practice receiving payments and giving change for toy purchases. Once he was able to identify the value of different bills, I devised a program for him to learn all about earning, saving, and spending his money. First things first. Just like adults, children need to look at money with the end in mind. So many parents forget to do this when teaching their children and even with their own finances. What is the financial goal or goals? For my son, since this is just the beginning of his financial education, I started with just one goal. I told him that some things cost more than others, and so while you can buy cheap things such as Hello Panda, our favorite snack, right away, there are things that are more expensive that we need to save up for before buying. I told him to think of something he wants to buy that is a bit expensive. I told him to choose something more than 1,000 pesos so that it would not take him too long to achieve this first goal. I made him a savings sheet, and at the top, he wrote down his savings goal. It was a Lego set, specifically a Lego garbage truck. I wrote down the price, 1,500 pesos. After setting his financial goal, the next step is to find ways to get income or earn money for saving. I listed down special activities that he can do to earn specific amounts of play money. These activities did not include his regular assigned chores. Rather, they were atypical activities that he was not expected to do, activities above and beyond his usual responsibilities. For example, he has a Singapore math workbook. For accomplishing more worksheets than what I usually require him daily, he can earn 100 pesos. For attempting chores that are outside his area of responsibility, such as folding adults' clothes, he can earn 20 pesos. It has long been debated by experts whether paying children to do chores is beneficial or detrimental to their development. On one hand, children learn that you need to work for money. On the other hand, children may think that you should get paid for everything, or that it's not worth helping out if you won't get paid for it. Those who don't believe in paying their children to do chores give a regular allowance to help teach children about money management. This can work also. I think that one size definitely doesn't fit all when it comes to parenting. For my family, we have decided on a hybrid approach for now. I think that my son is still too young to receive a regular allowance, and it will not teach him the value of hard work, because he needs to connect the concept of working with that of earning through personal experience. On the opposite side of the spectrum, I also think that paying him to do basic chores that are expected of him can backfire because he can end up just choosing not to do them and passing up on the money. That's why he will not get paid for doing his regular chores. The activities that will earn him money are activities that involve extra effort and perseverance. They are not easy for him to do, and if he doesn't do them, no one suffers, and so there is no pressure to do them. The absence of pressure is very important at his age so that he develops a positive, healthy, can-do attitude toward earning money. Included among his opportunities to earn is a bonus of 50 pesos if he does not withdraw for one whole month. This is my way of introducing the concept of earning interest to him. The list of activities also has opportunities for him to spend his money, such as getting extra sweets for 50 pesos and extending his bedtime for 20 pesos. He will be allowed to buy things with his money before reaching his financial goal, but he will always be reminded that buying things or choosing to do the activities that have a cost will result in him having to wait longer before he can buy his Lego set. Below the activity list, I made a table to record each activity he does, his withdrawals, deposits, and ending balance. I also made him his own wallet out of board paper, a button, and some twine. This is where he can put the play money he earns so that the bills are organized and so that he will see his money increase over time. He can develop a sense of ownership over his play money, pride in accumulating the money, and feel some loss when he decides to spend some or all of it. Later on, when he is able to understand better how to set and achieve financial goals, I will introduce to him the concept of sharing and donating money and how he can list that also as part of his things to spend on. I chose not to include it yet because he needs to first form the habit of saving before talking about the many things money can be spent on. I had to go back to the absolute basics in order to create my son's first financial literacy activity. And it's pretty cool how making the ideas as simple as possible made me realize that people of all ages can still benefit from revisiting the basics. When people are not able to save, sometimes it's as simple as not identifying what they're saving for. The very first step in the activity I made for Wolf is financial goal setting. For my video where I talk about how exactly to set financial goals, see the link in my description. The next step after figuring out our goals is finding ways to get income. Then, it's setting aside earned money until that goal is reached. Easier said than done? Well, that's why it's important to give our children a head start. I hope you liked my ideas on how to start teaching children about money. Financial management is an important life skill that will help them have a better future. Please like this episode and subscribe to The Money School. Thanks for tuning in. Bye!